What plush fan projects are you most looking forward to? This one and this one. Congratulations! I have 2 questions, hope that is okay. Number 1, how old were you when you first started YouTube? And number 2, can I get a shout out? Number 1, I started YouTube when I was 9 years old. It was created by my cousin, the channel that is, and I was making Lego videos all the way back then. But yeah, I was 9. And number 2, yeah, of course you can get a shout out. Shout out to Mr. Mania. Thank you for asking a question. What are your favorite animes that you've watched, and what animes do you plan on watching that have your interests, if you have any? My favorite anime of all time is Gurren Lagann. I've said it many times. It's really, really good. And I guess if there's one anime I plan to watch eventually, I'd like to see Promare, the movie Promare. Looks pretty cool. Happy 10-year anniversary! If you could be in any Nintendo/Sega universe, like Mario or Sonic, who would you be? I'd be in Pokemon, because I don't have to risk my life for Peach or nearly decimated by Eggman, but 2 would be Sonic. Yeah, honestly, Pokemon would be pretty chill because, yeah, I don't have to fight crazy people all the time and risk my life 24/7, so... And plus, having like a Pikachu in real life would be pretty cool, so yeah, I guess Pokemon. Imagine being on here for 10 years to not have 10 million subscribers. Anyway, my question is, why Sonic? My question is, why do you even exist? Screw you, man! What anime do you watch? What inspires you to voice act and make movies? I really like the Dragon Ball series, and as I said before, Gurren Lagann is my favorite anime series, so yeah. And the things that inspire me to voice act and make movies is just the stuff that I voice act and make movies about. So Sonic, you know, Sonic games, Sonic music, all types of Sonic media. And not even that. I mean, just everything. I don't know. I'm just passionate about it. It's kind of hard to explain, you know, what makes me passionate about stuff, because I just am. Thank you for the question. Favorite games that aren't Sonic related? Halo, Star Wars Battlefront, any of the Star Wars Battlefronts to be exact, Minecraft, there's a few others, but I genuinely am having a bit of a brain fart, so yeah. Who is your favorite Sonic character? You just said it. Sonic is my favorite Sonic character. What plushies do you wish was made? A newer version of Fang, Bark, and Bean would be great. And also some more Chaotix representation. Some classic Chaotix plushes would be really cool. So yeah, thank you for the question. If you could meet any famous YouTuber, who would it be and why? Yo, for real? If I could find Cybershell and drag his butt back to making YouTube videos, I would do it. I'm going to find you, Cybershell. I will find you. Why is there an age limit on your server? Mostly because Discord's actual policies, because in order to have a Discord account, you actually have to be 13 years old. So if I have people on my server that aren't at least 13 years old, that is breaking their policy. Also, we don't want little babies on our server. Thank you for the question. What do you say about the Sonic fandom? The toxic ones and the good ones. The Sonic fandom is filled with very, very talented people and really cool people. And of course there are some bad apples in there, but overall the Sonic fandom is really cool. Are you gonna make an Angel Island plush video? Sonic 3 and Knuckles. No. Did you know GE Entertainment is making an Infinite plush? Oh yeah. Can you make an Angry Birds series? No. Happy 10th anniversary. This is my question. What do you think of the Mario remaster rumors? If they're true, that's really great. I'd love to play a remastered version of Mario 64 in full 60 frames per second, baby. But it is a little disappointing that these remasters are just remasters and not full-on remakes, because there's a difference. I'd really like to see remakes of 64, but you know what? A remaster is fine. Just porting it on the Switch, that's cool. I'm cool with it. I love Mario 64. How has YouTube affected your social life? Like, how did your parents feel, and did it make it harder to make friends? Do people in your life even know about it? Only a certain few people in my real life actually know about my YouTube channel, and the people that do are totally supportive of it and don't think of me little, and no. The trick is, when you're a YouTuber and you do something that is usually considered weird or cringe, just don't tell people, especially people that might judge you. I never thought to like tell anybody in school that I was making plush videos, not only because one, it would be kind of embarrassing, but two, just because I only had a few people that I would ever want to tell, and eventually I did, and yeah, I mean, my friends that do know have been totally supportive about it, so it's been great. Also, my family, my parents, I mean, they've known about my YouTube channel since day one, and they know that I have a passion for filmmaking and voice acting and all that, so they don't really think much of it, which is great. I really can't complain. My family has been super supportive, and so have my friends, so yeah. Thank you for the question. Here's my question. Is Sonic content the main thing you'll be doing for this channel, or will Mario come back in some short video or something small in the future? I've thought about bringing back Mario stuff, but the chances are pretty low, because Mario stuff is boring, man. I only like making Sonic stuff. I don't know, maybe one day Mario will come back. Maybe he's finally done watching all those cringeworthy plush videos, and maybe there's an adventure that he can go on at some point. I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess. Thank you for the question. Hey Nolan, here's my question. It's pretty basic, but that's because I'd like to think I know you pretty well. Have you genuinely thought of doing reaction streams? Like reaction to fans, friends plush videos? I think that would be a really fun idea, and your commentary is entertaining to watch from streams. But yeah, anyway, congrats on 10 years, Nolan. Stay awesome, man. I'll always be here to support you. Can't wait to see more content. Thank you, Flat Stanley. So the answer to that question is, a reaction stream would be fun, and I'll probably do that in the future. Thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Which character do you want in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Probably like Steve from Minecraft, or like another Sonic rep would be great. Or, if possible, Master Chief. That would be pretty cool. What's your favorite Sonic game? 2D, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and 3D, Sonic Adventure. Thank you for the question. 3 questions. What inspired you to become a plush tuber? Mostly Cute Mario Bros. And Super Mario Logan, because I used to watch that a lot as a kid, and then I was like, I'm gonna do it too. And so I did it. Favorite Nintendo Switch game? Maybe like Mario Odyssey. Yeah, I think Mario Odyssey is my favorite Switch game. What is your main in Smash Ultimate? Mario. Yeah, Mario mains all the way. What is your favorite anime and or cartoon? Anime, Gurren Lagann. Cartoon, Batman the Animated Series. How is it your favorite? How is it / they your favorite? Gurren Lagann is just really fun, and it's got great music, and it's really well animated. And Batman the Animated Series is basically the same, just a really good show. I implore that anyone who's interested watch either of those. They're both really good. How does Sonic turn dark blue in green screen? Like this. That's how you do that. I got a question. What is your favorite modern Sonic plush? My second question is, are you going to start a Boom Sonic series? My third question is, do you have a girlfriend? My fourth question is, are you going to do any giveaways? My last question is, do you know Sonic Kick? Okay. So, for your first question, my favorite modern Sonic plush is, probably the Tomy Knuckles that I have. It's pretty cool. Oh, no. Definitely Toy Network Eggman. He's great. And am I going to start a Boom Sonic series? I don't plan on it, but who knows? For your third question, no, I don't have a girlfriend. I mean, I wonder why, right? Am I gonna do any giveaways? Probably, eventually, yeah. And for your last question, no, I don't know who Sonic Kick is, but they sound cool. 1. Question, do you like Mario? 2. Question, do you watch anime? 1. Yes. 2. Yes. Hey Nolan, this is Wharton, just on a different account, lol. Here's 4 questions. What you think of poo? What you think snock is your crack? Do you think I'm out of IDs for this comment? Do you think Mushbius is better than Brobius? I'm not going to answer the first 3 because they're utterly ridiculous. But for the 4th one, yeah, I do think Mushbius is better than Brobius. They do better reactions than I do, so, go watch Mushbius. Will you continue making Sonic Plush Extreme? Heck yeah. I got a question. Ever thought of doing a Sonic 3 plush video or a Sonic Adventure in plush video? I would love to see it. Yeah, I actually did plan to do both of those at one point, but now I'm probably not going to do either. Thank you for the question, though. What is your most expensive Sonic item in your collection? Shoot. I really don't know off the top of my head, but I've got some rare stuff in there. I'll probably put up a picture of the stuff I think is the most rare in my collection. Q&A question. What's your favorite Sonic plush you have? Definitely the 25th anniversary Sonic, and a close second would be the Jazzwares Classic Metal Sonic. Thank you for the question. How do you only have 1.5k subs in 10 years? And also, why did you start making video? That is the most popular answer around. Happy 10th anniversary. Also, when I looked back on the videos, it said that your first video was made 5 years ago? Okay, well, the main reason why I only have 1.5k subs in the span of 10 years is because I only really started taking YouTube seriously a couple of years ago, and I'm still learning how YouTube's algorithm works. And these days I have a pretty good understanding of what it takes to get good views. But I didn't before, when I was like 9. And, way back when, I was just doing videos for fun. And I still am, granted, but now it's definitely like I know what can get views and I know what won't. And so, yeah, thumbnails were a big part of it. And also the reason that I started making videos because I was inspired by other plush YouTubers from my childhood, like the Cute Mario Bros and Super Mario Logan and Spin Dash Pro. And eventually I just started making my own stuff, and that's why I really don't look like any other plush tuber out there. I really tried to create my own style. And the reason why it says my first video was made 5 years ago is because a couple of years ago, I deleted all of my old videos. And I'm really sad that I did that because so much history is now gone. But, whatever, the videos weren't that great anyway, so I guess it's alright. Thank you for the question. Let me just start by saying you're a big inspiration. Now my question, what is the rarest piece of merchandise you own? Again, I don't actually know. I don't have a definitive answer on that. But probably the stuff I showed earlier, maybe? I don't know. I'm literally collecting stuff and I don't know, the worth of most of it. Isn't that kind of sad? What's your favorite music genres and or favorite songs? Music genres, I love rock. I'm so bad about picking favorite songs because it's totally based on my mood at the time. Because I'm, I usually go through phases with music and songs, so yeah, I don't have a favorite song. Best Sonic game in your opinion? Also, I love your work. Thank you. The best Sonic game in my opinion, as I said earlier, the best Sonic games in my opinion are my favorite Sonic games. So for the 2D stuff, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and for 3D, Sonic Adventure. I also really like Sonic R. That is my favorite Sonic spin-off, and I think people give that game too much crap because I genuinely think it's pretty good. How much did the Sonic Poggers cost? It was like $10. I don't know. Hey Nolan, here is my question. What do you think of modern Sonic? And do you remember me on Discord? My name is MB Theodore. Yeah, I remember you, bro. So I like the early modern Sonic stuff a lot, like Adventure, Adventure 2, even Heroes. Just the early stuff is really, really good, but lately the games haven't been great, in my opinion. I haven't been loving the games lately. The IDW comics, however, are doing really good stuff with the modern Sonic material, and for that, I love it. So modern Sonic is really good when it's in the right hands. Thank you for the question. Oh, also, can Spider-Man climb walls when it rains? Yes, he can, because he's Spider-Man. You can keep fighting me on this forever, but he can. Can Spider-Man climb? Dude, I just answered this! Yes, he can climb when it rains, okay? Because he's Spider-Man. What games did you grow up with? The Mario series, Lego games, and Star Wars Battlefront. Classic childhood games. Can you be a voice actor for me? Yeah, and this just goes for everybody. If you guys, like, want me to do some voice acting for you, contact me on, like, Twitter or Discord or YouTube or wherever you need to. And, we can talk about me potentially voice acting in your guys' stuff. So yeah, message me on something. Yeah. Also, what's your favorite video on your channel? I'm still really proud of both Sonic Little Planet and Sonic West Side Island. I'm really glad that I made those, and it's really fun looking back on both of those. I think they're really good. So, yeah. Can you play a Bomberman game made by Hudson Soft for your next video? Maybe. I mean, I doubt that'll ever happen, but maybe. Maybe on a live stream. Can I get a shout out? I am so sick and tired of all of you asking me to shout you out. You just want some clout, don't you? You just want to get famous like me, is that it? Oh, well, guess what? That's not happening. You're not ever going to become as famous as I am because I am— Shout out to Sonic Velocity. Who inspired you to make Sonic videos? Definitely the main three that inspired me the most were Sonic Toast, PipLupFan77, and Ultimate DS Man. So, yeah, I mean, shout outs to them. Thank you for creating my channel, essentially. Can you draw Needle Mouse? Please, 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 please. I'm seriously so tired of you guys making me self-promote your stuff. Like I have nothing better to do. Like I don't even make content myself. Or like I have my own OCs that I could draw, but no, you want me to draw your OC. And that is such bull— I really like this character because he's like old Sonic, and I think that's really cool because the old Sonic design is really cool. But the thing about this guy is he's black and white, and he's not colored at all. So here he is. Gotta give him his belly and his arms. Look at those. And then his cuffs and his hands, and so now we give him his legs, and there are his shoes. Oh yeah, this is looking good. And then there's his other shoe behind his arm here. Yeah, you know, drawing is really fun. Drawing really makes me feel like I've got meaning. Okay, time to color it. There we go. Hey Brobius, how did you make the Eggmobile shown in the original Sonic and Eggman review back in 2016? That original Eggmobile was purely comprised of cardboard, duct tape, and a flashlight. It's pretty simple to make. You just make a geometric sort of circle-y shape, and then you just cover it in duct tape and make it look bad. What made you want to start YouTube, and what motivated you to continue? I wanted to start YouTube because I saw other kids my age were making YouTube videos for fun, and then I also saw that people older than me were making YouTube videos for fun, and I was like, I could do that, so then I started doing it. It was really fun, and I will never regret ever making the YouTube channel. I am very, very happy that I created it. I genuinely can't explain what has kept me motivated to continue. I'm just kind of passionate about this whole channel. It's just a project that I want to keep working on. If you could meet any Sonic voice actor, who would it be and why? Ryan Drummond, so then we can have a Sonic voice party. I don't know, but meeting Ryan Drummond would be cool. Tomy 25th Anniversary Sonic plush because it's great, and also plush that I would want. I would definitely like anything from the Sonic the Fighters line. That would be really cool. Say you could have any company make a set of 5 new Sonic plushes. Which characters are in that set? It doesn't matter if the company currently makes Sonic plushes. I would love for Sine to come back with the Sonic line and just basically do their 2012 line again. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Shadow. Maybe replace Shadow with Eggman, I don't know, but Sine coming back. And then potentially them like making a full line would be Magnifico. What is taking episode 2 so long? What the freak? What is your favorite Sonic game, and why is that your favorite Sonic game? And what Sonic game do you want that you don't have? I said it before, but I literally cannot seem to figure out which one I like more between Sonic 3 and Knuckles and Sonic Adventure. And I've never played Shadow the Hedgehog before, so hopefully one day I can get a copy of that and play it. Even though I know most people don't like it, I still want to try it out one day. Why did you make Super Dragon Plush Z, and why did you stop? I'm so glad somebody actually asked a question about this show, because it is a pretty obscure thing on my channel. For those who aren't aware, I made a show called Super Dragon Plush Z a couple years ago, and it was basically a parody series. It was supposed to rag on people who make really bad plush videos, and it was made because I was inspired by Pikmin Jake's Steve Saga, which is the same thing. It's basically just making fun of bad plush videos. So I wanted to do a series like that, where I parodied Dragon Ball with Mario characters and other random stuff. So there was like a Power Ranger, there was Mickey Mouse. I think Thomas the Train was in it at one point. I stopped because I didn't really know what I wanted to do with the show. So I just sort of ended it with like the god of the universe resetting the entire universe and killing all the characters in it. So pretty pog. What got you into Sonic? Playing Sonic Mega Collection on the PlayStation 2 and then Sonic Heroes promptly after. That's what got me into Sonic. And then I played Sonic Generations, and then I was hooked. Do you plan to do fan mail? Maybe. If people want to send me stuff, then yeah, maybe. What is your favorite gaming franchise outside of Sonic? Halo, baby! What made you who you are today, and how do you have such good editing/filming skills? All hail Paco, and congrats. I can't really say what made me who I am today. I guess just my mentors, and also the media I consume, which has inspired me to be a good person. Thank you for the compliment on my editing and filming skills, even though I don't think I'm that great. If you want to be like me, I'd just suggest keep practicing, keep working at developing a style, but also just kinda just do like a million different projects and just figure everything out. Everyone's asking about your channel and your time on YouTube. I'm gonna get more personal. What is the most exciting time of your life outside of YouTube? And on top of that, what's the most rebellious thing you've done? I always have lots of fun with my friends, just going on little trips and just doing whatever with my friends is usually the highlights of my actual life. I really love my in real life friends, and yeah, so I gotta say that the most exciting times of my life are with my friends, doing whatever the heck we want to do. And the most rebellious thing I have ever done is I made a Facebook account when I was 12, and my mom got mad at me because she said I couldn't make a Facebook account, and then I did it. I was so cool. I don't even use Facebook anymore, so like, I don't know, 12-year-old me, I was ahead of my time, but I also didn't know that Facebook is horrible. This film is so good, but my only problem is that I can't wait to see them in an island. Make it quickly, that real film, fast. And do it with the real voices for Sonic and Tails, but without Eggman and fighting. ILIL I, Lil, give you 2 hints. 1, start with the plane and then a storm hits the plane and then make the island and wind. 2, without sticks the badger. But there's 1 hint is the ending to make a raft crafting. But there's 1 hint is the ending to make a raft crafting and make a raft film and make it real. And keep doing the great work. Only Sonic and Tails, not Knuckles and Amy, or any other Sonic charters, don't do it. And without Eggman fighting. And without Sonic's powers. Thank you. 7. Disrespectful. Well, guys, that's the Q&A. Thank you for sending in all of your questions. It was a pleasure answering all of them, even the really weird ones and the ones that didn't make any sense. But I loved them all anyway. I'm definitely going to be trying to do more sort of stuff like this, and hopefully down the line we can do another Q&A. That would be fun. Really, the main reason why I did this was, 1, I hit 1,000 subscribers at the beginning of this year, and now I'm at 1,500, which is amazing. Holy cow. We're halfway through the year, and I'm halfway to 2,000, so that's so cool. I'm really grateful for all of you. Also, obviously, I've been making YouTube videos for 10 years now. So that's crazy. Holy cow. Anyway, yeah, thanks for all the questions. I love you all. See ya later.